everybody, my name is 𝐦𝐮𝐬𝐢𝐜 and this year I built Africa Heritage Festival lot with the help of some amazing simmers from around the world. I particularly collaborated with Aesthgrace and 𝐦𝐻𝐿 who created CC specifically for this lot, and now that there is more African representation in The Sims 4, this is our contribution. This is just a behind the scenes video just to show you guys how much work and thought went into different parts of the build, and also a bit of a tutorial on how to use the lot as well for those who are going to download it. Make sure you join us on Monday the 25th of May to celebrate Africa Day. That's where everything's going to go down, and I just want there to just be a celebration of our culture. It's open to everyone. You don't have to be African. Also, if you're of African descent as well, it would be nice for you to just represent yourself, and I'll show you where you can do so. So without any further ado, let's get into the tour. You can see those two banners right there. I made those. I dabbled into the world of CC creating in the Sims 4 studios, and I'm pretty proud of myself, if I do say so myself. Now, as you enter the lot, you are met with this beautiful sculpture, African sculpture. I think I had different versions of this sculpture right here, but I'm really happy with the final result. Most of these items are all from debug, and it just felt right being there. Also added the animated butterflies and fireflies as well, just to add like a bit more light to it, and you can see how it glows in the nighttime. And on your right, you've got the information desk where you've got some leaflets, magazines of whatever company is sponsoring the festival. I just thought it'd be really cool to have that. And on your left, when you come into the build, you are met with some African drums. I think that was really good to have that as you enter the lot. You know what? We're playing The Sims 4, guys. Use your imagination. And then the next area here, where one can get their henna done, arm design like this. You can also get your hair braided here and have your face painted. And I'm not talking about animal print, no. I'm talking about traditional African face paintings like these ones, and we actually have them in the game. So if you've been following my Soft Life lookbook series, I have been shouting out all the creators who have made tribal African face masks, so you can go check that out. Now, this next area by Grace, when she made this, I gasped because I didn't know this was possible. She's such a genius. Shout out to her. You did your big one with this one. I mean, you've already done your big one with your African save file. If you haven't checked that out, go check out. She made a whole African save file in the game. It's amazing. Go check it out. But back to the festival. She's made it possible for you to buy a Africa Heritage Festival t-shirt, buy and wear the t-shirt as well, which is really cool. So we've got some merch with the festival. I can't tell you how happy I was when she did this. Let's play the behind the scenes of how she made this stall. Wasn't that amazing? You could see the amount of detail she put into making this stall. A lot went into it, and I'm really grateful for her making this, especially for this festival lot and this event. Thank you. Merci beaucoup pour ton aide. C'est très, 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 très bon. Aussi, grâce à toi, I have a bit more space here because the way she angled it really helped create more space. This area can be customized by you guys. So for me, I decided to turn it into a bookshop, but for yourselves, you can turn it into a clothing area, selling custom clothes. And with this table, I believe you can change it so you can sell snacks, coffee, African coffee from Ethiopia. I don't know, you can be very creative. Knitwear, you can literally just customize it to whatever style or thing you want in your game. So that's why there is this little corner here. So the next couple of stores is just a range of African arts and crafts, from woven baskets to clay pots to toys to African drums, sculptures, and also some paintings. This area is where paintings and sculptures and wall art can be auctioned by tending the table. So I used all the tending tables so you can do so. Next bit is the live painting. So if you get your sim to be a level 10 painter, they can paint from reference, so you can get your sims painted here. In the build, this art was here, so because of the way the paint from reference work, I had to remove the art and move the chair to the side, so you'd have to do it when you download the build. So I think it's really cool that we've got art. The next bit is the photo booth, which makes sense, it's a festival. And there's also a mini studio. I call this area Rep Your Flag. So for Africa Day, it would be lovely if we could take pictures of our sim self with our century flag, so our African country. This doesn't have all the African flags, so there is a link on my Patreon to where you can download more African flags. Now that I've got your attention, I would like to use this time to say free Sudan, free Congo, free Cameroon, free Haiti, and free Palestine. It would be sad if I didn't highlight what's happening in the continent. I will have a link of all the charities and individuals that you can support to help those people in need. Also a good idea to be aware of what's going on in these countries. And yeah, I just want to take this time to let you guys know. Next is the stage area. So we've got the VIP section. A special shout out to 𝐻𝐶𝐬𝐻 for making this VIP area for me, because it would have just been a door and a robe, which would look so weird, and she quickly made this for me, and I really appreciate you for taking the time to do this for this lot. There is also a sort of a VIP area here as well, but some weird reason the bouncer never comes here. I had to take this away to see if that works, so please try in your game. It used to work and it used to stand here, but I don't know. Then you've got the VIP area and a little area for partying, and there's a bartender as well. As you can see, we've got some sims just casually walking on stage like they own the place. It can be really annoying. But yeah, to prevent this from happening, I've put these things here so you can put them close to the stairs. And when you do that, the sims will not go on stage. So that is a tip. And then I'm just going to show you around. So we've got backstage. Upstairs is where your celebrities can get ready and changed as well. And then you've got the upstairs, which is the catering area, and then there's a little balcony here, and then it goes to the stage left. We've got a games room, a lounge area which you can customize. You can change this up, and then another backstage in the center there. And then there's another area for media people. That's why we've got the media companies here, vans, and another VIP area, and a bar for the celebrities. Right, and here is this beautiful stage. Shout out to Grace again. She came through and she told me about this idea about animated wallpaper, and I was like, that exists? And yeah, I was like, girl, go for it. And she really did her thing. Like, thank you so much. Merci beaucoup, Grace. So let's go see how she did it, shall we? Wasn't that amazing? So this is the finished animated wallpaper, and it looks so good. Now, recently someone told me that I might have just made Fest Arc in The Sims 4. If you don't know what Fest Arc is, it was a Black and African festival of art and culture. It was quite a major international festival. The one that was held in 1977 was from the 15th of January to all the way to the 12th of February. So the event basically celebrated African culture and showcased it to the world. African music, fine art, literature, drama, and religion. And the fact that I have the Benin head mask sculpture here as well, it looks very similar to the Fest Act. I had no intentions of duplicating it. I did not even think or put them together. So I don't know if it was a coincidence. Was I led by my ancestors? Was it in my subconscious? I don't know. As a creative, you just do your creative ventures, don't you? And I never referenced to it. So now it's the Fest Act of The Sims 4, I guess. So I think that's really, really cool. And I just wanted to let people know about it. And if you don't know about the festival, you should go check it out. It's pretty cool. I wish we had that in real life. I think that would be epic. But now quick look at the stage. Just a few pointers. If you want to put the lights on, you just do that. Let me just put this on. Yeah, there are also fireworks. You would have to teleport your Sims here so they can activate the fireworks. If you know anything about the fireworks, it's a hit or miss. So that's why I put several ones around. And if you need to get more, you'd have to go into debug and get the ones from City Living. The next thing about the stage that you need to know are these things here. So what they do is they make visual effects. So the one that I like is the money one, because I'm Nigerian. You have to spread the money, and I think it's really cool to add this during your gameplay or whatever you want to do for Africa Day. It looks like this, which is pretty cool. Wetin I dey put for my food wey say dey so delicious? Now one thing that they put though, now Maggi taste of home. Maggi. Now Now the next part, which is my favorite part, is the food vendors. I absolutely love this area. This area will not be possible without QMBB's food stalls from around the continent. So we've got one from East Africa. We've got them in takeaway containers, which are really cool. Look at that. Got from West African food as well. We've got food to go, and also some more Moroccan food because we didn't have a lot that comes in the City Living pack. The umbrellas and drinks advertisements are from Grace as well. I also went ahead and added some classic Coke bottles and beer bottles and cans as well, just to give it that, you know, those vibes. If you know. And also I had a second one close to the bar as well. The next area, I turned this stall into a family run Moroccan restaurant, and where they have like baklava and Moroccan desserts, so like Turkish delights. Got some tea, mint tea, and some traditional Moroccan food that I got from around the Sims. And then the next stall, which is from the game, is the one from Dambele. So I think it's really cool that it's able to work. And then in the back, I just grew some cassava because, guys, we have cassava in the game. Hey. And cassava is what is used to make fufu. This all came together so nicely. It made me so happy. Now, just to let you know, you do need the auto employer mod. Now, does this work all the time? No, it doesn't. Now, what we have is we have too many stalls for the game to work properly. So what you have to do is just let the game play for a bit, or you might have to hire some vendors for it to work properly. So just to let you know, but it just looks so good. And of course, we've got some Maggi and then also some harissa and some hot sauce as well. This is the food court. I want to see you guys taking pictures of your Sims, like eating all these traditional food. Shout out to QMBB. You have no idea of how much you've added to the game for us as a culture. So thank you so very much. The next area is just for the kiddos. I didn't know, like towards the end of the build, I was like, oh man, I need to add something for the kids, right? So I just have some craft area where they can make, friendship bracelets, some paintings. Parents can nurse their kids here, change nappies. I also put the toilet where you can actually change babies' nappies as well. These adverts here are all by Grace as well, like these ones. All around, every advertisement, billboard and everything is from her, so shout out to her again. Now the top part is a very nice view of the festival. This would be a very nice place to take pictures, like a backdrop basically, so you can have a good look all around. Oh my goodness, thank you all so much for watching. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to both me and Grace and Thousand Simmers, everyone involved in this project. It's been a project of love. It's something I've been thinking of for over almost a year now, and I'm just happy that it's come to life, and I can't wait for you guys to enjoy it as much as we have been enjoying it. And my hope in the future for this build or this festival is for it to be part of the game. If they can make a mod that can do this as well, and then the lot is part of it, I think that would be really cool, don't you think? Maybe that's what I might do next, but my god, modding it's really hard, so maybe I'll have to try that. Since I've already started doing CC creation, I might have to dabble in mods as well. Now, if you made it to this point in the video, you're a real one. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, like, comment, tell me what was your favorite part. Would you be involved in the festival, African festival? This is not only going to happen this year, but in the years to come, and I want to have it be an annual thing that we all celebrate together. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.